Today, I went back to work for my first day back. I'm a high school teacher and I teach dance and physical education. So in the boot, I went back for my first day in the boot. I hobbled around on my crutches. I have those here. A friend of mine brought a knee scooter to work, so I was able to do the long distances on the knee scooter. They also put a bell on it, so I was like, ching, ching. It was kind of funny. So it was a good day. I got to see, a bunch of my students, and I told the whole story. They were wrapped with attention, which was kind of fun. I just got home a little while ago, and I really want to get my foot out of this boot so I can just move it around just a little bit. So I thought I'd do a little demo of what the boot, the components of the boot. This is my sneaker in a product called Even Up, which you strap onto your shoe to lift it up. And that way, because the boot is like so tall that I literally gain, I don't know, like 6 inches in height. So this gives me another, whatever, I guess 2 or 3 inches, that it just evens out my hips. So it's not as hard to move. So I really want to take the boot off and just move my ankle around and see how it feels. It felt pretty good all day, but so I think I'll do my demonstration of getting out of this boot now. Hopefully I'll remember how to put it back on. It's literally only been 24 hours since I've had it. So it's all Velcro straps, which is kind of great. The inside layer also has Velcro, so it's like really well supported. It's quite comfortable for a big giant boot. It's also quite heavy. So for something that is this big and bulky, it is actually pretty comfortable. So as you can see, I do wear a sock because that you have to protect the incision, which is on the back of my leg. That's where the surgery happened. It has steri strips on it. And so I have to really be careful not to let any friction rub up against it. Inside the boot is a series of wedges that are like literally keeping my foot at this angle, like at all times. This is the boot. I call it the Cadillac of boots. And now it has dog and cat hair all over it because I have to sleep in this thing for the next like 4+ weeks. Anyway, that's my boot. Super exciting. So here's my foot. I don't want to take my sock off right now because I just don't want to. It's actually not super swollen right now, which is kind of cool. So I just wanted to kind of like start doing a little bit of movement. I don't have a lot of range of motion right now. It's really super tight over here. The tear was actually higher up. It wasn't like super low by the heel, but rather it was by where the muscle attaches to the tendon, so it's a little higher up. So yeah, I do have a little, I can wiggle my toes a lot because I was doing that in the cast, which is great. But the actual range of motion in the ankle joint is, not quite as good. But it does feel good to move it. I do have some tenderness, I guess, in my heel. When I step down on my heel, I kind of sometimes feel a little like zaps, like nerve zaps. I'm just assuming from the surgery, from not moving it for 2 weeks, being in the cast for so long, and it was compressed. Overall, it feels good. I don't really have, pain in the area where the rupture was. The doctor was really happy with the repair itself. And so if the doctor's happy, then I'm happy. I got the okay to do some range of motion exercises. Nothing weight bearing. I can't flex my foot. I can't dorsiflex, which is fine. I'm not looking to do that. And I really can't do it anyway because my body just doesn't want to do that. I made it through a whole day of work, of school, and that felt pretty good. So I have 2 days off, and then I go back on Monday and try getting through a whole week, which will be challenging. That'll be tough because that's pretty exhausting. But that's part of the rehabilitation process, is getting back into your life. So I thought I'd just put that out there and let you know I'm doing well. I'm doing very well. And now I'm going to start working my ankle a little bit. So hope all is well with you. Take care.